Alright, so I'm going to talk about triangle shortcuts. I know you don't have this in your notes, so I just want you to get a piece of paper and you can add it to your notes. We're going to spend a day on this and then get back to our notes. So triangle shortcuts. We have a few ways to prove triangles are congruent, okay? The first way we can prove triangles congruent are that we get a side, and a side congruent. That would look like if we have two triangles and they were marked congruently. So if this side had a mark and then this side on the other triangle had a mark, this side had a mark and this side on the triangle had a mark, and this side had a mark and this side on the triangle had a mark. We could also see something that kind of looks like this. Okay, no, that's a bad triangle. Let me try again. Needs to be more congruent. Okay, so, and on the triangles they had this side marked congruent, this side marked congruent, and this side, these pieces marked congruent. We could also say those are congruent by side, even though we don't have three sides marked. Because if any time two sides are touching, they are automatically congruent. We call that reflexive. Okay? So what you just learned, this first part, we call that side congruence. And that's how we would mark them. The next one we have is side, angle, side. Let me write it out. Side, angle, side. Now, it looks just like it looks in words. We have a side, we have an angle in between them and another side. So let's draw our two triangles. Okay. So for this, they would have a side, an angle marked, and another side. Okay. Now, it could look also like this. If this side was marked, this angle, and this side. So you see side, angle, side. They have to come right after another. You can't skip. So for this one, you can't have it look like this. Okay? Oh, I'm gonna keep it red. This is not side, angle, side. Do you see that you skipped an angle and a side? You can't do that. They are one after another. Side, angle, side. Okay, so side, angle, side. That's the two so far. Now, we also have one called angle, side. Okay, so that looks like an angle congruent, these angles congruent, and then a side. Okay, so angle, side. And you see how we skipped a side? That's okay for this one because we have one called angle, side. So far we got side, angle, side, and angle, side. And again, these are how to prove triangles are congruent. Okay, so if we have things marked, if they're next to each other. So this one can also look like this if we have these angles marked, these angles marked. We could also say those sides are congruent, remember, by the reflexive property. Okay, so angle, side. We abbreviate angle, side. All right. Now, we have another one, and that is angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. Okay, so let's draw two triangles. If we have an angle, those angles are congruent. A side, and then an angle. Okay, so these two triangles are congruent by angle, side, angle. Call that ASA. And you see how we didn't skip anything. Okay, now this one can also look like what I just showed you. Angles congruent. Those sides would be congruent by the reflexive property. And then Let's give it a right angle. Okay, angle, side, angle. All right. Okay, that's it. There's another one I'm going to show you. It's called hypotenuse leg. But we're not going to worry about that one right now. I'm going to show you that in class. So hopefully this kind of makes sense. And in class, we're going to just work on seeing the shortcuts and being able to identify the congruent parts. Okay, so that's it.